The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, welcome to the new video. Today we're still doing Bitcoin. Why? Because it's not over yet. So altcoins are not that performing that well, so they're not quite interesting to look at, and we want to actually know when Bitcoin is gonna bottom out. So I think that's very interesting for everybody. As you can see on chart here, we had a live stream yesterday, and some people have been calling where the bottom is. You can see here that between 38 and 40, most of the people did call that. There is this one guy called Kenny Hage, he called 29. I don't know if that's gonna happen, might happen. But that's the range, and Abdul, he called 26, and we already passed 26 down to 24, so he's out of the race. Anyways, now we're gonna see what's actually happening with Bitcoin. Did it bottom out? There's some divergence right now on our side that's saying that we are actually in some kind of, again, local bottom maybe, and I'm gonna show you that. So let's get in charts. Make my face smaller, charts bigger. Good thing as always. Clean up the chart so you can see it clearly, and I'm gonna show you what's happening right now on the Bitcoin chart. So we're gonna start with this RSI divergence that's happening right now on the 4-hourly chart over here. So basically the price has been going down. Let me do this without the magnet. The price has been going down, right? But the RSI has not. So that's kind of divergence. So this still has 1 hour and 30 minutes left to go. So this green candle over here can turn into red and continue going, dumping further down. Will that happen or not? We actually don't know. It's still 1 hour and 30 minutes left, but right now it looks like there's some kind of divergence. So if this stands, that might actually mean that the price is gonna have some kind of bounce over here, maybe all the way up to 22, 23 level or something like that, and then continue further move on the downside. Maybe I'm gonna show you why I think that might happen or might not happen. But the best possible scenario right now to end this very short term is for this move to continue going down to like 40,000, 30,000, something like that, and then we still have this preferably we still have the RSI divergence over here, something like this maybe. Don't know how that's gonna play out. It's only assumption, but that would be the best case scenario right now, and that would mean that we will be having a huge alt season start, because until the price comes above 58,000 again, all the alts are gonna go crazy because Bitcoin is not that interesting, right? So that's the best case scenario. We go down and we still get this RSI divergence on the 4-hourly, but right now we got the RSI divergence on 4-hourly, but the price has not come down to the levels that we actually want it to come down to. So we are just gonna have to say look and see how this plays out. Now the reason I'm calling the 38,000 level is because of the weekly close up here. I'm gonna show you. So how far it's gonna go down? There are a few options. I say worst case scenario 38,200, because this stop over here made a very important resistance, and that means once we broke the resistance, now we have the support on 38,200. So that might actually happen. We're gonna see on the daily that this 43,000 or 44,000 up, actually up here, 44,841 is actually holding it very nicely. This is on the daily, but if you go and look on the 4-hourly, you can see here that actually where we stopped now and bottomed out right now, that's this resistance from the daily, 44,841. We wicked below it, but we closed above it, and that's a very good thing. So right now we are holding the 44,841. That's why I'm saying this might be some kind of local bottom, because we are still in a downtrend. If you look at the moving averages, you can see here the 20 moving average on the daily got pushed the price down. We tried to get above the 20 moving average. We got about the 100 moving average. That's the blue line over here, but we got rejected and crashed now towards the 200 moving average on the 4-hourly. So we are still in a downtrend. The bearish news comes from the daily, of course. With the moving averages, we broke yesterday the 20 moving average, and that's very bearish. So unless we get some kind of engulfing bullish candle over here and get above the 20 moving average, this can take a few days to correct. So you can see here that 50 moving average on the daily is all down to 40,000. So basically this is the range where we are heading towards if we go lower, right? So how far are we gonna get there? What is the correct target? That little depends. What we want to look for is some kind of a we want to look for some kind of a bottoming patterns, and one of the bottoming patterns is RSI divergence, double bottoms, right? So right now on the 4 hourly that seems to be some kind of a divergence, but will that play out or not? We have to wait and see. Now, if you can see here on this stop over here, this is on the daily, but I'm going to show you what's happening on the weekly. That's very bearish and very bad, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel. This is called a bearish engulfing candle, because this candle is bigger than the entire body of this candle over here, the green candle. That means that this candle nullified this candle, and basically this means a bearish trend, and we continued down. Now look what's happening on the weekly. We are getting the same bearish candle, engulfing bearish candle on the weekly. So if this stays like this until Sunday, that it actually might be that's very bad, and I'm going to show you why it's very bad for Bitcoin. So you can see all these stops over here had this bearish candle. This is some intermediate stop after the 2017 bubble pop, right? Once we got all the way up to the top, we got this very bad bearish candle over here, and the price start moving down. Same goes here on the top over here. We got all the way up, and then we got the weekly bearish candle start moving down. That also goes for the previous stop in 2014. We got this candle here, and then bearish candle on the weekly, and we started going down. So where's the light at the end of the tunnel? And I'm going to show you, because this is the all-time high, right? And if we look at these two tops over here, we can see here that here we almost got the bearish engulfing candle. We didn't, we went sideways, and then we dropped hard before we re-entered. But up here, this was also some kind of intermediate top, and we got in this bearish engulfing candle that lasts for 2 more weeks after that, and then we popped up. So actually this wasn't actually topping out pattern for the bull run, but it was some intermediate local topping, right? So that's actually what might be happening right now, because we got these two tops over here, right, with the same divergence. I'm going to show you the divergence as well. If I just can click right over here, that's the same kind of divergence, right? So you got divergence, you got this kind of topping out, and the same thing is happening here right now. We got kind of some kind of a divergence, some kind of topping out, and we have this bearish engulfing candle. So the charts are pretty much the same right now, and it looks like these two tops are playing out almost exactly as the previous bull run. So will it actually hold or not? We just have to see. But this does not have to mean that this is the end of the bull run. It just means that it's end of the local move up, and we are gonna get correction down. Now, the reason that's a good thing actually is because we want this RSI on the weekly to go further down. I'm gonna zoom it a little bit here so you can see this better. You can see here when we were topping out here on this stop over here, it was up at 95. RSI was up at 95, and that's very overbought level. So everybody knew we had to come a little down. So this move over here that happened, it pulled only the price, the RSI back down to 73, and that wasn't quite enough. So we made this another move up, but RSI could not break the previous all-time high. We got this divergence, and now we're crashing down back down to 67. And if you look at the previous bull runs, how this played out, the crashes came all the way down to the 50-60 levels. So that's actually the price, the place where we should be looking at, around 60 level, give or take. So a little bit more down. That's what I'm expecting, or that's what I'm assuming. Now, assumptions are really bad in technical analysis. You don't want to ever assume anything, because often assumptions contain your own biased opinion, so, emotions and all of that kind of stuff, and usually gets you to the wrong conclusion, so you make wrong choice. So we don't want to assume anything, and we're just saying right now that this is bearish. This is on the weekly, so we can expect next week also to be kind of bad. It doesn't have to be bad, it can only go sideways or something like that, doesn't mean, but I'm not expecting it to pump above the all-time high at least next week. Though on the other hand, it can be good for altcoins. So what's gonna happen next? We don't know for quite sure, but we can assume this is gonna continue going lower. This is gonna continue going lower. Now we on the 4 hour we also broke the 20 moving average, so we can expect some kind of 40 bottom. So right now we want this divergence to actually happen, and preferably we want it to go lower. Now this can, like I said, it can play out that we make a move upwards and then make a further move on the downside, and that hopefully will give us triple bottom down here. 1, 2, triple bottom, and hopefully, I'm not saying this assumption, but it might be a bad assumption, we'll get a rising RSI, and if that happens, that's a bottoming pattern, and that's the end of this correction. So that's what we are looking for now. That's what we have. We are in a downtrend, either you like it or not. It's been almost in the books for quite some time right now, and the targets we are looking at is the 38,000 all the way down here as support, ultimate bottom that will actually hold 38,200. If 38,000 gets broken, I'm gonna call the end of the bull run. That's how bearish I will be if it goes below 38,000. But I'm not assuming anything can happen. That's how technical analysis work. We look at the charts, we see what's happening, and we base our opinions on that. We don't assume anything. Now we come to the part where you subscribe to the channel, you like the video, you share the video, you write down in the comments, you say hello mom, how you doing, and stuff like that. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. The channel is growing, that's always good. Yesterday on the stream we got that guy Coinskid. He also got new channel. He's been doing it for a couple of months. It's a very nice technical analysis channel, a very soothing voice, decent technical analysis. You should go check him out. His name is Coinskid. I'm gonna put his link down below in the comments, so check that guy out, man. He was nice enough to come to the stream and say hello, so why not send him back a little hello. And when you get to his channel, say the late adopter says hi. Okay guys, thanks, take good care. I'm gonna put up a 1-inch video today because 1 inch is up 20%. It was up like 20% yesterday before it went retraced a little bit, so it's in the green while everything else it's in the red. So I think we're gonna do 1 inch today, and maybe one more video later after that. Thanks for watching, see you later, alligator, bye bye.